Hi, this is Ramachandran from onlinemathforall.com. In our website, you can find video tutorials like this, which will be much useful for you to prepare for competitive exams like GMAT, GRE, CAT, SAT, and more. Okay, this video tutorial is about Quantitative Aptitude Tricks Part 6. Okay, in this video tutorial, we are going to see some tricks to solve mathematical problems which are frequently asked in competitive exams. Okay, we have a problem on the board, that is if log 2 is equal to x and log 3 is equal to y, I have to find the value of log 1.2. So in terms of x and y. Okay, when we look into the question, we find two information. One is log 2, that is equal to x, and log 3 is equal to y, and we have to find the value of log 1.2, and we have to find the value of log 1.2 in terms of x and y. Because log 2 is given in terms of x, the value of log 3 is given in terms of y. So we'll be able to get the value of log 1.2 in terms of x and y. And when we see the question, we can notice one more important thing, that is for the given logarithm, the base is not given. And already we know if the base is not given for any logarithm, so the base is 10, because a common logarithmic base is 10. So for any logarithm, if the base is not given, we have to understand that the base is 10. In case we have logarithms in calculus like differential, integral, the base will be e. Okay, here the base is going to be 10 for the first one, second one, and also the third one, in the question. Okay, now I'll show you how to solve this one. Okay, I just check the question and I have to use the two given information, that is log 2 is equal to x, log 3 is equal to y. Now I'm going to take the question. Log 1.2 to the base 10. Usually in mathematics, when we have decimal, so most of the students will not be happy to do the problem, because if you have decimal, it will be bit difficult to solve the problem. Okay, in our problem also we have 1.2, so we have decimal. So let us try to avoid the decimal. So how can we avoid decimal? So to avoid decimal, we can divide the given number by multiples of 10. Okay, let us see the number that we have in our problem. So in our problem we have the number 1.2. So in this number, first we have to see the number of digits after the decimal. So in our problem there is only one digit, that is 2 after the decimal. So this number 1.2 can be easily converted into a fraction by dividing 10, since there is only one digit after the decimal. In case we have two digits like 1.22, how this number 1.22 can be converted into fraction? So first we have to see the number of digits after the decimal. So in this here in this number 1.22, there are two digits, so it has to be written like 122 over 100. Since there are two digits, I have to divide by 100 and I don't have to put the decimal. So to avoid decimal in any number, so the number has to be divided by the multiples of 10. If there is only one digit, the number, and we don't have to put the decimal, and we just have to divide the number by 10. In case there are two digits, we have to divide by 10 square, that is 100. In case there are three digits, we have to divide by 1000. But in our problem, we have only one digit after the decimal, that is 2. So this can be written as log 12 over 10 to the base 10. I hope the students can understand this one. And when we see log 12 over 10, I remember the fundamental law of logarithm, that is log m over n is equal to log m negative log n. So but in our problem we have 12 instead of m. Instead of n we have 10. So I'm going to write log 12 to the base 10 negative log 10 to the base 10, because m over n, instead of m we have 12, instead of n we have 10. So for m I write 12, for n I write 10. And the next step what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 12 as 2 times 3, because 2 times 2 4, 4 times 3 12. Here the students may have a question, for what reason we write 12 as 2 times 3? because when we see the information, we have been given value for log 2 and log 3. That is the reason I try to write 12 in terms of 2 and 3. So then only you will be able to apply the value of log 2, log 3. I mean, for log 2 we can apply x, for log 3 we can apply y. I'll show you those things in my next step. And we all know that the log 10 to the base 10 is 1. Okay, I'll continue the next step on the next board. I'm sorry, next page. So log 1.2 is equal to, so log 2, log of 2 times 3 to the base 10 minus 1. Again, I'm going to use a fundamental law of logarithm, that is log m times n is equal to log m positive log n. Here 2 terms are multiplied. Whenever in logarithm 2 terms are multiplied, so whenever 2 terms are multiplied in logarithm, so I have to take logarithm separately for each term and all those terms to be added. So here 2 terms m and n are multiplied, so I take logarithm separately for m and n. I just add both. But in our problem we have 3 terms are multiplied, 2, 2, 3. So I have to take log separately for 2, again for 2, for 3, and then I have to add all the logarithms. I'll show you here. So log 1.2 is equal to log 2 positive, log 2 positive, log 3 negative 1. And already we know that log 2 is equal to x. So log 2 can be replaced by x, positive x, and for log 3 we know y because it's given in the question, negative 1. Oh, I'm really sorry. For log 2 we just have to write only x, x positive, y negative 1. So for this log 2 I have written x, for the second log 2 also I have written x, for log 3 we have y negative 1. So x positive x is 2x, positive y negative 1. So this is the value of log 1.2 to the base 10. I hope the students can understand how this kind of problems can be solved easily. It's very simple. So we have two values, log 2 and log 3. Log 2 is equal to x, log 3 is equal to y. And we have to find the value of log 1.2. As soon as the question is seen, some students may feel it's a bit difficult to solve. So the only trick what we have to do is, first we have to write the given number 1.2 as a fraction. So that is because I try to avoid the decimal in case we don't have decimal, so it would be a bit easy to solve the problem. So that is the reason I try to avoid decimal. So for that I write the number 1.2 as a fraction. So I get 12 over 10 because there is only one digit after the decimal. So the next thing, I apply the fundamental law, that is log m over n. So when I apply the fundamental law of logarithm, I get log 12 negative log 10. So then the next step what we have to do is we have to write 12 in terms of 2 and 3 because we have been given value for log 2 and log 3. So I write 12 in terms of 2 and 3, that is log of 2 times 3 for 12. So log 2 times 2 times 3, I apply fundamental law, so I get log 2 positive log 2 positive log 3 negative 1. And for log 2 we have been given value, that is x. For log 3 we have y. I just plugged the value of log 2 and log 3. I got the result for our question. Okay students, I hope you all have understood this problem very clearly and you will be able to do this kind of problems in competitive exams. Students, for more videos like this, please visit www.onlinemathforall.com. Thank you.